I'll tell you the one thing that you shouldn't do with the new HBO Last of Us TV show. That's look to content creators or any sort of media for an educated, unbiased review, because you're not going to find it. As we know, there's no room, there's no entertainment in being a centrist. It has to be extreme. It has to be extreme progressivism or extreme conservatism. That's what you'll see across the board. And you will see content creators and popular YouTubers talking about this show and saying things like this.
This was outstanding.
Calm down.
And of course that's not true. That's hyperbolic over-exaggeration shillery. I've played the original Last of Us game. My honest opinion on this episode is that it was good. I thought Pedro Pascal was a standout. I thought Bella Ramsey was miscast. I don't think that she's right for this role at all. I thought that this show did exactly what it needed to do in terms of a first episode from a video game adaptation. Is it 100% true to source material? Absolutely not.
And it was the perfect blend of complete game accuracy.
See, now that's some bullshit.
I spotted it from the word go. In the first 3 minutes of this show, John Hannah's character talks about,
what if, for instance, the world were to get slightly warmer?
and I thought, oh my god, we're getting climate change shoved down our throats here right off the bat.
How dare you!
Shut up, bitch!
I didn't have a problem with race swapping of characters. I honestly didn't have a problem. I thought the girl who played Sarah did a really good job. Maybe a little bit elongated in terms of the narrative at the beginning of this, but I think it played out very well. I wasn't bored. I wasn't bored at all watching this show. I thought that the visuals were absolutely stunning. The set pieces were brilliant. And even the scenes that emulated almost shot for shot what the game had done, I thought were fantastic. I really do like the world that this has set up in terms of where we're going. You know, there was that one scene where we had Joel talking to the guy who was manning the radio, and he talked about, listen, you go outside the walls of this encampment where they were staying in Boston. You go outside the walls of here. Not only do you have zombies, not only do you have rebel fireflies, you also have slavers, these people that are out there. And as you know, if you played the game, that led to one of the best Joel moments ever, where he bust his ass to get to Ellie and he wiped out almost a full encampment. But we just don't know where we're going to go with this show. Coming off this first episode, we do know that there's an extremely suspicious amount of female badassery going on. Every time there was a plan being devised, it was a female doing it, telling the males to get out of the room.
Get the hell out! Get out!
And we also had the character of Tess, who pretty much led Joel around by the hand and told him where to go and what to do.
Come here, boy.
That was a very interesting take. I think it was the standout for me in terms of a negative. As I said, Joel's the best part of the episode for me. In terms of the world being set up, I think it's there. I think everything is there. We'll see. I've heard that it's going to deviate on episode 3 a lot more than, let's say, the first episode did. That'll be interesting to see what transpires off the back of that. So overall, I think it was a very, very good episode. I'm looking forward to the second episode, and we will go from there. We will make a judgment over the course of 2 or 3 episodes. We can't just pull the trigger right now and be a shill and say that this is the best thing ever, and we definitely won't be pulling the trigger and saying that this is the worst thing ever. If you go into this show with an honest and open mind and really just experience it as a TV show, put all the political and ideological facets to the side and try enjoy it as a show, whether you've played the game or whether you haven't played the game, try to enjoy it as a show and call it as you see it, and hold true to your own opinions, and don't be swayed by progressive or conservative views on this, and don't be swayed by what you are supposed to think. Don't be swayed by what the media want you to think. Watch the show. If you enjoy it, then you enjoy it, and go on from there. Let me know your thoughts down below and maybe share out the video. I'd appreciate it. Cheers.